Hello.
Okay. Buongiorno, Italy.
Buongiorno. Good morning.
All right, good morning. Very happy to be back in your classroom. And hello, Miriam Orlando, amazing teacher that you are. And also, good morning to Forrest Stone, who is joining us from Massachusetts this morning.
Hello.
Hi.
Hello, Forrest. Good morning.
Good morning. Hello. Buongiorno.
I just want to give a very quick, I know people who are watching really want to see your film, and I want to see it again. I can't see it enough. I think you did such an amazing job. So I just want to introduce ourselves very quickly, and then we'll watch your movie, and then we'll talk about how you made it and what you thought of it, okay?
Okay, so introduce yourselves very quickly, starting from Martina.
I'm Martina. And
Okay, I'm Martina.
I'm Silvia.
And what did they do in the play?
What did you do in the play?
I recorded and I took photos. I do the scary makeup to the two girls who played Bad Lose Good and Good Lose Bad.
I was a personification of good and bad.
And my name is?
And my name is Anna.
My name is Francesco, and I have been Macbeth in the Sundance.
Hello, my name is Miriam, and I was one of the
Witches.
3 witches.
Oh.
My name is Elena, and my character was the soldier.
Soldier.
Oh, fantastic. Thanks. Okay, well, you know, I'm Annabelle Howard. I'm the voice of Big Fun Education, and I've created this project, Macbeth Goes Social, and we have about 300 and something children around the world involved in it, and I can't wait for them to see your film. And also, we're lucky enough to have a real filmmaker here. You're real too, but he's also real. And so, Forrest, would you like to introduce yourself?
Yes. Good morning. Buongiorno. My name is Forrest Stone, and I have been a writer for a very long time. I taught playwriting at Yale University, which is in America. How many of you have heard of Yale? Any of you heard of Yale? No? Okay.
Heard of Yale University?
Yes.
Everybody knows it, yeah.
And I was once lucky enough to work with Robert Redford, who is very famous, I think, worldwide. And so I've had a lot of experience with writing, and I have to say, your film was amazing.
Thank you.
Amazing. Well, let's watch it.
That's a compliment, really.
Okay, so I'm going to screen share. Let's see if I can pull this off. And
we're going to watch the film now, aren't we?
yeah, we're going to watch the film. Let me see if I can. Now, whoops. Hang on. Tell me if. One thing I'm not sure about with the screen share is whether I make the window big or not. Tell me if you can see this, Miriam.
That would make the best thing, I think.
Yeah, but I've had an issue with that.
I can't see anything.
Okay.
I mean, I can see you and Forrest when you're speaking, but no film.
Do you see it yet?
No.
Okay, try.
I think it has to be the main thing you're seeing, right?
Yeah, sometimes it takes a second to come through. It's funny.
Okay.
Something just changed.
Yeah, it's probably coming. Oh, here it goes.
Great. Yeah, make it big.
Okay, is it good?
Yes.
Yeah, we see. Yeah, fantastic.
Now we have to be quiet, and then we'll see the film.
Okay, if the students want to sit down, this would be a good time.
Okay.
Are we ready and steady?
If they mute their microphone, then it won't be interrupted. Unless you can lock it. Can you lock what we're seeing?
Probably. I'm not clever enough to figure that out right this
The
second.
easiest thing is just I'm going to mute my microphone so I don't make an accidental noise.
Okay. Let me know when you're ready. Oh, no, why has it gone off? Are you? Oh, no. What's happened? Sorry. It's jumping on me. Are you ready, Miriam?
Yes, I am. I'm going to turn off the microphone too.
Okay, I'll play it now.
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You and me. We 3. Let's see. We do this again. But when? In thunder, lightning, or rain? When the hurly-burly's over. When they've got all they want and lost it. Tonight, in the woods. And there we meet Macbeth. Il bello sembra brutto e il brutto sembra bello. Răul pare bine și bine pare rău. Lo bueno parece malo y lo malo parece bueno. Good looks bad and bad looks good. Good looks bad and bad looks good. Here comes Macbeth.
Wow, we win the battle! Yeah! Well, we have a good day. What day? Are you dead or alive?
Welcome, Macbeth. Pain of Glemis. Welcome, Macbeth. Pain of Golden. Welcome, Macbeth. Soon to be called king.
What did you say? No! What's wrong? King sounds good to me.
Welcome. 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 Less than Macbeth, but more. Not as happy, but so much happier. Not king, but the father of kings.
What did you say? Where do you go? King Duncan and the Queen of Gondor are still alive. There are some weird things in this world, and we just saw 3 of them. But they just said that your children would be kings, and you'd be Thane of Gondor and then king. Who's there?
Macbeth! King Duncan has appointed you Thane of Gondor.
Wow!
Yeah.
Maybe your children would be kings.
Yeah.
Yeah. If I'm going to do this, I'd better get it over with quickly. But I am his cousin, I am his honored subject, and I am his host. Duncan trusts me. He is such a noble and gentle king. The only thing that makes me want to kill him is my ambition. I can see this thing too. He's been too good to me.
Do you want to live the rest of your life saying, I might have been king, I could have been king if I dared to be?
Shut up, woman. I can do what I can do. If I did more, I'd be a monster.
Well, you're not a man when you promised to do this. Now that Duncan is here, what are you? I made this promise to you. I would do this, no matter what.
But if something goes wrong,
It won't. I put something in the guards' drinks that will make them sleep. And then you can stab Duncan with the guards' daggers. And in the morning it looks like the guards did it.
okay, I do it. Let's get back to him. And the fake expression must hide our plans and the feeling we have. Okay?
Il bene sembra male e il male...
No.
Il bueno pare...
You promise them that make them sleep. And you can stab Duncan with the with various
If I'm going to do it, this is like...
Martha, Scotia, 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 and Scotia, and Scotia, and Scotia, wow. King Duncan and the King Duncan and the King Duncan and the still alive. Who's there? There are some weird things. There are some weird things in this world, and finally, yeah! Because I'm happy, I'm alone, you feel like a room without a roof. Because I'm happy, I'm alone, you feel like happiness is the truth. Because I'm happy, I'm alone, you know what happiness is to you. Because I'm happy, I'm alone, you feel like that's what you want to do. Take it in, but don't look down. 'Cause I'm on top of the world. I'm on top of the world. We've done this for a while now. Ready for the turn. I've been waiting to start it. Come on, baby, for a while. Take me with me if I can. And give it a listen, child. I'm on top of the world. I swear I miss every broken bone. I swear I miss you.
That deserves applause.
Let me get back in. How do I get back in? Hang on.
Very good.
Annabelle isn't there.
You want to stop screen sharing?
Okay. Well,
There we go.
Forrest, did you notice that the sound wasn't in sync with the video, or was it just an effect over here?
Well, I think it's just that the audio and the visual have to catch up with each other. But I've seen this also before, you know, very cleanly. And first of all, I would just like to say that I love so many things, and so many things that you need some experience with film to know how good it is. The editing is excellent, particularly the fun part at the end with the music. The music is wonderful. I love the idea of the puppets, or the two witches played with, and I love in the background of the Macbeth and Lady Macbeth scene the beautiful painting, and it sort of echoes Lady Macbeth's scene later with the candle. So all those things were, I really applaud all of your students who worked not on the camera, because so much of the quality of a picture is made not by the actors, but by all the other people working.
True.
I had a couple of questions, and then Annabelle may not have said yet, but I have an appointment in a little while, so I'm going to drop off, and then Annabelle, I think, wants to ask Miriam things, but I wanted to ask the students a couple of things.
Okay, so I'll call the students. So can anybody come up to the camera and ask
the witch, and anybody who I love the way the first scene is a dance, and I wanted to have them talk about that. Have it sort of a dance, and with the speed, interesting speed, you know, not slow, not fast.
Okay. Well, I'll call the only witch we have, that is Miriam, and
if you only have one witch, you gotta go with her.
Which witch is it?
Which witch are you?
Which witch? Is it witch 1, witch 2, witch 3?
I was witch 2.
Witch 2?
Witch 2.
It's a little bit. It's always difficult in a family of witches. Could you talk about the dance part and whose idea? Did you see other things? All that sort of thing.
How did you do the dance part? Did you follow any ideas? Did you see?
We see the video on in YouTube with the music, and we invented the dance. And we chose the music in YouTube, and we invented the dance of 3 witches. And
yes, because one of the witches is a dancer. She attends dance courses. 2 of the witches.
3.
You too. You go.
Yes.
Okay.
And,
So
when I was a child, I danced for 8 years. And Georgia is 3
is witch number 3?
Is witch number 3, and she danced the Latino Americano. Latin American classical dance. And Alessia, artist, which one? She danced when
she was a child.
No, 2 years ago.
Up to 2 years ago.
2 years ago, she danced gymnastic, artistic gymnastic, and we love dance and music.
Who had the idea to go into the tree? How did that happen?
That was Francesco, actually.
Yes.
Francesco's idea. The boy who plays Macbeth.
Good. Well, it's very well done. I'd love to speak with Macbeth.
right? Macbeth?
Hi.
Good morning, Francesco.
Good morning. Hi, I'm Francesco, and I have been Macbeth in this play. And the idea of to go in the wood, it's mine. It has been a fantastic experience for me. It was the first time that I recited. I played. And I was so busy, so embarrassed to do this, excited, but in the end I managed to do this.
Very well. Did a great job.
Yes.
Thank you.
Am I visible ever?
Yes.
Okay.
Be visible.
Oh, that's too bad. Okay, I have two questions. One question. You do this gesture, the two of you. You know, we're going to put on a face. Who's that? How did that happen?
Excuse me, can you repeat the second, please?
Why did you decide to do that gesture?
The gesture of the hand.
What does that mean to you?
What story was that? What is that?
Like wearing a mask. It was like wearing a mask.
It was like wearing a mask, yeah.
You wanted to hide your...
my expression. I must change my expression during the play, and
yes, the gesture was like saying, "Let's put on a mask," right?
Yeah. It's like a mask, my face.
Well, normally I would think you put on a mask like this. Your mask was magic. It was a magic mask. So it reminded me, it made me think about the witches. The magic of the witches, and how the Macbeth and Lady Macbeth use magic to change themselves. You see, that's what I loved about it so much.
For me, it's normal to be so serious.
My only other question, second question for Macbeth is, when you speak that long speech, were you thinking of something in your own life, of a decision? And could you talk about that?
When you did the speech, were you thinking about something in your own life? Were you thinking about anything in particular?
No. No, so qualcosa della mia vita. No, I didn't think something of my life while I reciting this play.
So that means something. You are a classical actor.
Thank you.
Well, there really some very great actors. John Gielgud, you know, English American actors mostly. You know, not some Italian actors, but I mean, it's my own view. But many great actors, they say it's all in the script. You must obey the script. Another group called method actors believe you must take the story into your heart. You see, and be very, very quick, very emotional.
Yeah.
So you're classical. Your approach was classical.
Thank you.
That's we didn't know. Thank you.
I didn't know this.
Well, I think that's it for me. Annabelle will continue talking with you guys. I have to go to appointment, not with Robert Redford, unfortunately.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Thank you, Forrest. Thank you for being with us.
Oh, my pleasure. So wonderful. Big applause to all of you. Kudos.
Okay.
Those were good points, Forrest. So I guess Forrest is left now. It's wonderful to hear lots of you.
Yes, they are so excited. they become very shy. They really need my help. Normally, I think they would do much better than that, but they are so excited.
Well, it is exciting, and also, you know, it's not easy to speak another language on camera.
Yeah, I know.
You know, they're getting amazing experience here.
Yeah.
I hope. And I'm wondering a few things. I don't know. Shall I just get into it? Did you want to ask anything, or shall I just...
No,
okay.
Just tell me who you want to talk to. Do you want to talk to someone about the casting? Or shall we move on about the makeup?
Yeah, let's ask about the makeup.
Okay, the makeup. So we have Sylvia here.
Well done, Sylvia. Well done. You did an amazing job. I couldn't believe it. It looked completely professional. And you're not in an arts school, not a school for artists.
Yes.
But I learned to do this type of makeup on YouTube 3 years ago when I would to recreate this makeup for Halloween, and so I learned in this when I did this experience.
Ah, okay. So can you tell me very quickly how did you actually do it? What was the stuff that you put on the face?
First I put some cream. Next I use some glue and toilet paper, and I dry it with a hair dryer. Next I use some eyeshadow, eyeliner, and pencil, blue pencil, and black to do the makeup more scary.
Yeah, brilliant job. What kind of glue did you use?
A normal glue.
Yeah, eyeshadow. For eyeshadow, eye pencil.
Yes.
Eye pencil.
Yes.
But the glue, was the glue for skin or for paper?
Ah, glue, sorry.
No, normal glue.
For paper, yes.
Yes, normal glue. I put some cream, so
okay.
The skin wouldn't suffer.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, well, good job. That was amazing. Were you pleased with the outcome?
Were you happy with the outcome? Were you pleased with the result?
Yes.
Yeah. And we've got Anna here, who was one of the girls wearing.
I did the makeup to Anna, who is one of the two girls who played the Bad Looks Good and the Good Looks Bad.
And she's got something to tell you about her makeup, maybe. Yes.
Hello.
Hello.
I was very excited because it was the first time for me I had been made like that, and when I go back home, and I went back home, my grandmother was scared because my face is very horrible.
Oh, you went home with the makeup on?
Yes.
Fantastic.
She screamed. She screamed loud.
So Halloween came early this year.
Yes.
We're ready for the next one.
Yes.
Okay.
For the next Halloween.
So who came up with the idea of personifying good and bad like that, and also to have half the face good and half the face bad? I just thought it was so brilliant, because we all have a dark side, right? We all have a dark side to us. You know, we're not all sweetness and light all the time. Sometimes we don't feel good, and that sometimes we don't act well. We have the possibility of being, you know, good or bad. We all have that choice. And I just thought you made that so poetic and visual. And I've never seen that before in all the versions I've seen of Macbeth. I thought that was genuinely just mind-blowing. You know, I really, really deserve attention for what you've done there. How did you come up with the idea of half the makeup being dark and half the makeup being light?
Do you remember who came up with that idea?
How did you come up with it? Not so much who, but what was the thinking behind it?
I don't remember.
Because we needed to, because we decided to use the 3 different languages, maybe? Was it the reason why?
No, because Alessia mother was a woman.
No, okay, but the question is, why did we decide to come up with the idea of half face looking bad and half face looking good?
I think that we decided to do an half good and an half bad because we see some pictures in the internet, and so we decided to do like this.
Yes, but then we needed a sort of visual metaphor of good and bad, because we were using the 3 different languages, and we wanted the message to come through.
Yes.
So when you speak Italian, well, very few people can understand. So for non-native speakers, it was necessary to give them the idea, the visual idea of what you were saying in the different languages, maybe.
Yeah, I think you chose a great moment to use the other languages there. That really felt like magic. It felt like a spell.
Yeah.
It felt like the witches were making something happen outside of what you could see. It was going to people that we couldn't see. I just love that. So congratulations on that. Miriam, I don't know how much time you have this morning, and I want to try and get to everybody.
Yes, okay. What do you want to talk about next?
So, what about
maybe
the hairstylists? Do they want to?
Hairstylists. Who's going to talk about hair and... Miriam, where is she?
I don't know.
Well,
if not,
would you like to say something about with Martina, maybe?
Yes, the photography,
hairstyles, and especially it's interesting to know when you did all that. Maybe Annabelle doesn't know that. When did you get dressed and made up, and where did you get your hair? When did you get your hair done, and where?
And did you practice hairstyles and makeup? Did you practice, or did you just do it once for the performance?
No, we just did it once. Maybe they practiced hairstyles and makeup on other occasions, but for the film we just made it once.
Yes.
Wow.
And when did you do that? When?
In the morning.
At school?
At school, yes.
Between one class and another.
Yes.
Wow. And then, did you? Well, let me think. Did you research hairstyles for the witches, or did you just sort of imagine something and try it? Did you do any research?
Did you do any research for the hairstyles, or just imagined?
I imagined, yes.
Yeah. Good. Good. Okay.
I invented this.
They invented it.
Yes, we invented.
So the play must have given you a strong sense of what they should look like.
Yeah.
So
yes.
you didn't look elsewhere. You were just looking at the play.
I'm sorry, the three witches aren't here because it was a decision to get the three witches be bad but look good. We decided not to have the witches look horrible, awful, because we wanted them to be another physical representation of good looks bad and bad looks good.
Yeah.
You know, witches are awful, horrible, but they look good in our version. Just yeah.
That's right. That's. I thought that was a really good decision because you could see how Macbeth would be susceptible to listening because they were mesmerizing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They were so
hypnotizing
them again. Yes, like a spell and wrapping around. You know, so that they were sort of making a spell, and they were a little dizzy and didn't know which way they were looking at the end. And I thought that really added to the magic of it.
True. Yes.
Very well done.
Okay, so, who do you want to talk to now? What about? Maybe yes, Martina is here. We can ask her something about photography. Yeah, and editing.
Amazing job. Amazing job. What did you use to make the film?
My camera. My parents, when I was 16, gave me a new camera, and my dad gave me the passion of photography, and I started to use this and photograph.
What kind of camera?
Reflex.
Reflex. Canon.
Yes.
A Canon
reflex.
Okay, all right. And how much film did you take in total?
How much film did you take to get this 8-minute film?
50.
Yes.
Yes, 15,
maybe
20, 15.
Double the time. Yeah. Oh yes, they were very good. I mean, they were very well prepared. They came to school very well learned and ready for the parts.
Oh, I'm shocked. I'm shocked that you could get that kind of great footage that seamlessly went together, although it was different scenes, and you only took 15 minutes of film?
Yes, I think so. Yes, the hardest scene to shoot was the Macbeth scene, but well, the one in the forest was quite in the wood was quite quick and easy. Yeah.
Wow. So what was difficult about shooting the interior scene with Macbeth and Lady Macbeth? What was difficult? What was the challenge?
I don't know. Maybe the complexity of the feelings and the speeches were more complex to, it was difficult to interpret that role. Those roles were both difficult, and they were excited, and they often stopped because the language was a bit more complex than the one in the scene where the witches are the protagonists. So maybe that was the difficulty.
So it was the performance made it difficult. But in terms of the photography, what I liked about that scene was that you just kept the camera on Macbeth and that you were above him. So the whole thing was sort of bearing down. There was weight. There was weight on his shoulders. He carried the weight of the world. He had a big problem, and he was just sort of pushed into that chair. He could hardly move. And then you hear click, click, click off camera, and somebody's coming.
Yeah.
And it again, a little bit magical. It's like, is somebody going to be able to help him? But you can't see them. You know, I just liked that. And then she came in, and you know, she was wonderful too. But she stood up, and you kept the camera in the same place. You didn't try to get clever and do fancy things. It was all about that relationship. And you showed how one was standing up, one was sitting down, and then he was angry, and then he was standing up. But she did not back away.
Right.
She kept her ground. She was not going to be intimidated. She was not going to change her mind. And then I liked that from where you stood, when she sort of went to her side and she sort of pulled out the necklace.
Oh, yes.
Don't worry, you know, I got this. It was that one camera, and it wasn't the camera trying to show off. It was the camera allowing the actors to show what was happening. And, you know, there's a great temptation for filmmakers to show what they know. But what you did was you let the script show itself, and I thought that was wonderful.
I'm glad you noticed all of that. Yes, because I think it was fantastic. The kind of mimicry they used was really great in that scene. Probably that's why it took so long to shoot. Because, yeah.
But you worked. So congratulations. And how long did it take you to edit? How much time did you spend editing?
2 days.
Yes, 2 or 3 days.
And did you do it by yourself, or did you do it with others?
My friends help
Helped us. Two
And
friends.
Were your friends in the class, or are they friends outside of school?
in another school.
Oh, wonderful. So you even collaborated
Yes.
outside of the classroom.
Yeah.
That's incredible. So have you shown this film to your friends and family?
Sorry, your voice went off for a while, so we couldn't hear you very well.
Have you all shown the film to friends and to family?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes, they have.
And what did they say?
Oh. It's beautiful, and it's very
It's fun.
fun.
Yeah. Did they like it?
Yes.
Good.
My sense of it is when other students see what you've done, their imagination is going to go crazy, and they will be inspired to make films too. So I think that, you know, you've done something amazing here that's going to affect other students and make them see what's possible. And now that I hear it didn't take, you know, a month of work, it was done quite quickly, although I do believe you have great skill. And I couldn't have done it as quickly as you did. Nevertheless, I think hearing that is encouraging to students who think, I wonder if I could make a film. You know, I think you've encouraged them. So, you know, thank you for that too.
Well, thank you. Thank you for this opportunity. I mean, yes, they were quick, and it's completely feasible, doable in a short time.
Yeah. So I want to ask if it's possible to have the camera on everybody.
Yes.
Including you, Miriam, even if you can.
No, I don't think that's possible because I have to hold the camera while you're talking to them. Or maybe they could come.
Well, maybe let me just talk with you for a moment, Miriam. Can I? Can I just talk with you for a second? Yeah, because you know, as I know we've talked about this together a little bit. Everybody around the world who is teaching is realizing that, you know, we need to teach kids and give them opportunities to collaborate, because that's what's going to happen to them in the real world. And also, students need to know how to communicate well and efficiently, which clearly you obviously have done this, because you couldn't make a film like that without collaborating easily and communicating well. So we're all wondering, all over the world, we're wondering, so how do we get students to be good at this? And my thought, one thought, but I love to hear what you're thinking, especially having gone through it, but my thought is that we just need to trust the students more. We need to give them more opportunities to do this, and also to give them a project that is not in a textbook, because after school, you know, your life is not revolving around a textbook.
Right.
You've got to learn how to work with others, communicate, take a role that you perhaps don't want or hadn't thought of having, but it's yours and you've got to do it. And I think that getting the kids outside of the classroom and away from a textbook and having a challenge like this would be a good way to see the skills that they don't usually have the chance to show, and also for them to develop new ones. So I'm wondering if in Italy, how do you teach kids how to collaborate and communicate like this? That would be one question.
Well, it's just, I mean, voluntary extra work. I mean, it's not in any ministry lines or indications, or I don't know. It's just, I mean, something I do because I believe in the work that involves a community to collaborate. And as you said, when the kids are asked to collaborate, they bring out their most valuable skills and their top qualities. In projects like this, we as teachers can see what they really are good at, beyond books, beyond the walls of a classroom. I mean, no, it's not compulsory to do this in Italy. It's just something you do if you believe in it. And I do believe in projects, and they are part of my teaching method.
Great, yeah, I believe in that kind of teaching method too. Can you hear me, Miriam? Can you hear me? It seems like something's frozen. Maybe it'll come back. Oh, what's happening? I wanted to ask the kids something. Are you still there? Okay, I don't know what happened to our signal, but maybe we'll come back. It looks like Miriam's coming back. I think I have come back. Okay. Miriam, are you still there? Something's... She's trying. I see the picture. Nope. I wanted to ask the students themselves what they felt they learned from the experience. That was my final question. Let me just hang on 1 second, see if it comes back. Because we adults think we know what students learn from things, but it isn't always what they actually learn. Okay, well, maybe we can have this discussion on the thread at the bottom. So, no, yeah, there's something up with the signal right now. Okay, well, sorry about the way this has ended, everybody, but it hasn't ended. And on Google Plus, you can always continue a conversation, which is part of the reason we love it. So I'm going to ask the students, what did you learn from it? And hopefully we can have an interesting thread underneath the event page. So thank you, everybody, for listening. I just love these kids, love this teacher, and I think all kids should get a chance to participate in filmmaking. So have a great day, everyone. Bye for now.